whoops, stop my video. I bought it kind of like an impulse buy just because I knew I was going to do some LED lights on this thing. I didn't like the stock yellow lights. I'd like white lights. And I just saw on forums and stuff like that that sometimes there's complications with the LED lights. And you can program LED lights with that Z Automotive chip system. So that's the reason I went that way. I went and picked it up, got it. And other like little cosmetic things. There's not a lot of storage in this Jeep. You got the little extra cup holder storage stuff. I got that little storage right there. There's not really space to work with in this thing. That's the difference, mainly for me, that I've noticed. Just because I did have that 4Runner. It was spacious, and I loved that thing. I got a golden retriever that she would always sit in the back, and I'd roll that back window down, and she would enjoy watching people behind me, and it was cool seeing the rearview mirror, people reacting to my cute little dog in the back. And so, yeah, I missed that thing, but it's nice to have something new, a new adventure to build off of, something new to have that I can work on and give me something to do in my downtime. And yeah, it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be fun. Like I said, I'm new to YouTube. I'm just going to make my page. This is first day coming out. And I'm just inviting anybody who wants to come along for the ride, you know, come along with me. Check out my build. It's going to be a good time. It's going to look good. And I can't wait to share it with everybody. And so my name's James. I am originally from California. Moved out to Arizona a few months ago. Got a house with my girl and my dogs. And we're ready to start this little mission. And so thank you for spending the time watching my video and listening to me babble on about my story about this and that. But it's going to be a Jeep build page. Jeep overlanding. Eventually I'll get a rooftop tent or something with this thing. I'm not really too sure what route I want to go with that. I had a FSR tent, I believe, on my last one. And it was a really great tent. It was all electric. I pushed the button, it went up. Pushed the button, it closed. It was very convenient on camping trips to be able to just park and sleep. It was nice. And so I'm not sure what direction I want to go in that regard yet, but I will find out. I will eventually get there, but first let's get this roof rack installed, bed rack. And I just talked to the guys. It's about 2 weeks out for my suspension, wheels and tires. I'm still kind of debating on what wheels and tires I do want to get. I did have some KM3s on my 4Runner. I had some Stealth Custom Series. It was the... I don't remember. It was a bronze. They were the Stealth... No, they weren't the Stealth. They were the F5s, I think. They had just came out. They were nice. I loved them. And I want to go with that bronze finish for this thing. It's kind of like what everybody does, I feel like, with these colors. Bronze it just looks good. So I'm going to go that route. I just don't know what I want yet. I kind of like some Icon wheels are nice, but I don't know if the bronze is dark enough for me. I feel like it's kind of too light. Methods are nice too, but I feel like I see Methods all the time. So I kind of want to go with something different. I was thinking some KMCs. Fuel makes some nice wheels, but I don't know if they make the size for this vehicle. So I have some options, and I got a couple weeks to think about it because I won't have any of that stuff for sure installed or anything until I get out and get this thing going. In regards to tires, I do like those KM3s. They weren't loud, but they did produce some noise. but they were nice. The grip, the feel, everything about them was sick. And I only had 285s on my 4Runner. That's pretty much all I could run. And it rubbed a little bit just because I had a negative 38 offset with those wheels, and it was pretty aggressive. And so what's crazy is these Jeeps, you can throw a 35-inch wheel or tire on them and you still won't rub. And so that's the other thing too. I was like, damn, man, like I just looked like I had little feet with my 4Runner, and it was nothing against it, but that's all I could run. And so with the Icon, I'm planning on going to stage 8 kit, billet kit. I can go to 37s and not really worry about it too much. I do worry a little bit about re-gearing it, and that is something that I kind of have to feel more or less. I did tell them to go 35s, but I've been doing a decent amount of research, and a lot of people are saying with the 8-speed, you can go to 37s and not have to instantly re-gear it. But I do think once I throw that rooftop tent and roof rack and stuff like that with the added weight, I might have to re-gear it. And so in my area, I'm actually located in Fort Mojave near Bullhead and Laughlin. There's not a lot of shops that do work like that out here. And so I'm trying to figure out, like I said, within the community of overlanding and stuff like that, some good shops in my area to go to. I know there's an expo and stuff like that, I think, in this area. I went to the gun store the other day and I saw a flyer talking about an overlanding little meet. And that's kind of what I'm looking to get into. But I'm not ready yet. You know, I don't want to show up my little Rubicon unprepared. And so, yeah, I'm get this thing dolled up a little bit before I take her out. You know what I mean? In regards to showing her off. And it's not really about showing off, but, you know, you go out there and you see these people with their 5-inch lifts and big old wheels and tires, and they're flexing on you. You know, I'll just take my girl's 2500, flex on them. No, but yeah, so the plan is to get out, meet the community out here in regards to overlanding. Hopefully meet a couple hunting buddies that I can go out and find some spots with out here in this area, and get the ball rolling, man. Let's do this. I love this community. I love doing this off-road stuff. I love being out in nature and hunting and enjoying all the scenery and everything like that. I know out here in Florida, it's all about, or not Florida, I apologize. In Arizona, it's all about the side-by-side community, and these guys all take all their side-by-sides all tricked out everywhere. But I bought a Jeep, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to enjoy it. And so, yeah, this is me, my page, and welcome to the show. Let's get this thing going.